is Jason Bourne, the toughest target that you've ever tracked. He's really good at staying alive and trying to kill him and failing.
The Bourne Ultimatum is the final film in the original Bourne trilogy, and Matt Damon is back again. And I would title this Bourne movie, the de facto title, as Bourne: Truth, Acceptance, Justice. And in this film, Bourne is trying to find his origin and to find who did this to him. So let's address the 3 points that are in the title. Truth. Again, Bourne is trying to find his origin, and that's what drives him. Like each Bourne film starts with a memory that is triggered that causes him to find something or try to discover something about his past. And this is about his origin and who started it, who did this to him. And so this ties the whole Bourne trilogy together from beginning to end. So it's kind of like the Bourne films in terms of chronological order. Once it gets more to the future, more memories from Bourne's past, like even deeper into the past, reveal. So it's kind of like each Bourne film widens the time gap, and I like about that. And when he finds about his origin, it does tie everything back up, and you get to know who Bourne is in his entirety. Acceptance, and it's a continuing arc from supremacy as he continues to not only just accept who he is, who he was, but to continue to atone for his actions and to continue to act in a way to put his past self back, so he still doesn't kill. He still won't kill people. He won't murder people. He will never do anything. He will stop people from getting to him, maybe injure them, but that's his rule. And what's great about it is they don't make a huge deal about it. It's not like the Batman films where they make a huge thing about him not killing, but this is just a very subtle subtext to the film. And justice. So this movie, you get to see how basically the CIA has not only done this to Bourne, but they're doing so many things that are technically illegal. And this is a great thematic arc, which I love about this film. It's about how far the governments and agencies will go to protect the people. But in reality, they're just holding on to power, holding on to these programs so that they can do whatever they want. And there's just these small conversations between the CIA guy who's running the operation and Pamela Landy, and they're just talking about okay, when are we gonna stop doing this? And that guy just says, when we have won. It ends when we've won. And you just go, when do we win? And it's definitely addressing the post 9/11 world about all these agencies, the NSA, and spying and everything. And this is even before Snowden came out. And it's still relevant today, and just it asks us the question: Is all of this worth it? Is all of these programs where we have to violate our code of conduct, our ethics, for the purpose of safety, and how far people are willing to go to cover these programs? And this movie is also great on the action, and it really is huge action set pieces. A lot of car chases, a lot of fights around all these exotic locations. And it's just a lot of fun, a lot of well-done action. And Paul Greengrass is back again as a director, and his style is done here again. And it's the same, but it's what he needed to do. And that's why I love this film and the film before, because of that style. That being said, is there anything I didn't like about this movie? A few. The ending, the reveal about Bourne's origins, wasn't a surprise to me. It's okay, yeah, sure. But listening to other people talking about it, and to see the fact that what does this say about Bourne's character? What does that say about his past, and how he's changed so much until the memory wipe in the first movie? And looking in that context when I watched it yesterday, I appreciate the ending much more. That being said, I think they could have executed the ending a little better. If you look down on Wikipedia, there's a list of parts where it's a direct rip off of the second and the first one. Paul Greengrass admits it. And while it's fun and all, it's a little bit too similar. Not really a deterrent to the film or even any little slashes to the film. But if I have to make a comparison to Supremacy, that's what I have to nibble on to justify which one's the better film. And also the score by John Powell, I think is his name, is also the same thing. It's a copycat. It's similar themes, but it's a Bourne movie, so it's fine. But again, have to justify which movie I like better. So in that case, The Bourne Ultimatum is still a wonderful film, and in some senses is better than Supremacy, especially in terms of thematic elements and what it has to say about our current society, our intelligence agencies, and what America does around the world. So The Bourne Supremacy is a wonderful film. It's great action, great characters, and is even a better thematic film than the first or the second film. But if I have to say which one's the better film, I still love Supremacy better because Supremacy was the one that started this trend, and Ultimatum owes a lot to Supremacy. But I still love this film. So I'm going to give this movie a 9 out of 10, just slightly below Supremacy. Still a great film. It is a pretty satisfying conclusion. So, Bourne Ultimatum. Have you seen it? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. And I think my next review will be The Bourne Legacy. So I'll see you then.